stream going on some YouTube. There we go. So, hey, so I'm kind of excited on this. I know I was kind of nonchalant, right, at the very first, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick tour around gFunnel. Why it's a must platform to have. And this is, again, regardless, like I get this all the time. People are like, I already have Go High Level. And it's like, this is not Go High Level. gFunnel is not Go High Level. Although you can access it within our platform, it is far from. And some of the features and benefits that we're adding into the platform, our goal is to solidify a lot of what we're doing. A lot of what we're doing. So in this case, I'll just kind of be walking through the platform. I'll be doing actually some recordings as well. So this way you get a little peek into the platform. And then again, I'm doing some recordings for just our getting started guide. So we built some, I mean, I can just show you some of the stuff that we built, but we built like multiple different sessions within here. So I'll just share really quick, and then we'll dive back in. Let me stop one of the recordings so that way I can just share. So again, very simple stuff. What we're doing, internet connection looks to be lost. Let's refresh this guy. But simple things that we're doing. One of the things that I'm working on right now, so if you notice, we changed and adjusted our members piece right here. So there's a few things. So one of the things that I'm working on is step number 1, getting started. When somebody completes this step, right? So what this is just basically a guide. When they come here and they complete this, there's a completion here. I am working on making it so this just kind of disappears from the asset, so it removes and revokes the access from people. There's a few things that I'm making it so this way they'll have step 1 here, and then step 2 will come here, step 3 will come here, step 4 will come here, and it'll kind of remove it. That's one of the things, so that way we can keep people on track. Another thing that we're adding is some of our G coins. So we're redoing our G coins. So when somebody does finish one of the sessions, they get a $10, we call it G coin. What the G coin is again, they just completed a specific section. $10 is actual value that they can trade in for US currency if they desire. It has an equal US currency, but they'll be able to do that in exchange for revenue. Okay, and we'll have a specific tracking token in here. That's one of the things. So anytime somebody's completing one of these sessions, they will, again, get a token, get these type of things. So we're adding quite a bit, but in this case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be walking people through the platform. And in the meantime, I'm going to be recording some of this stuff too. So I'm going to have a recording. So we have this recording, and then we're going to be diving one-on-one in. So you get a little bit of the back end look. And then you get of course, get the experience of the platform too. So that being said, and why do I do this? I do this because I like recording the journeys that I go through. If you've seen any of the lives, you should have seen me build this thing from scratch. You should have seen the amount of work, the amount of everything that's gone into it. You should have seen this. If you haven't, again, there's videos on there. Okay, here, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to disable the camera really quick. So let me switch over to cameras, and let me actually come here. I'm going to deactivate this one really quick so I can switch over here. Now the reason I'm just doing that is so I can increase the quality, because the quality wasn't increased. So let's just do that. Boom. Okay. And then let me, there we go, perfect. Got some quality there. Zoom in just a little bit more. Perfect. So that being said, that way if I switch here, so I'll switch right back. Activate that camera now. There we go, it's a little bit closer. It shouldn't be following me, is it? Nope, it shouldn't be following me. And we should be good. Let me move this a little bit over so you get the straight on shot. Yay! Okay, cool. So anyway, so what we'll be covering, actually I might just throw in a little bit of the tree. little bit of the tree. It makes it more human, right? Going a little bit more human now versus the AI, even though we have some AI builds. Okay, cool. So got that lined up. So yeah, you get to experience this. So again, this is another module. So again, I'll just be recording it just like normal. So you can come in, you can hear, you can see what I'm doing, right? But at the end of this video, you should know a little bit of navigation of the gFunnel platform. So that being said, we're going to dive right in, and I'll just start with a introduction module. And again, you can just see how I record. This is just how I record. So I just do this. So courses are similar, except there's walkthroughs, right? Like we have walkthroughs on basically everything. So if we're teaching something, like let's say I'm teaching somebody how to do certain automations, how to put together an email sequence, how to do certain marketing, how to do whatever the case it is, I'll record it so it's click by click, so people understand kind of the click by click process. But that being said, let's dive in really quick. So here we go. Hey guys, welcome to this specific section. So in the last section, you just completed it. And since you completed it, you actually got a little award. It is our Gcoin token, okay? It's a $10 token that you can redeem within the platform. You can buy hats with it, you can buy shirts with it, you can upgrade softwares with it, or you can exchange it for US dollars. So it does have value to it. Now, this specific token is registered to your specific account. And as you complete these sessions, you're gonna gain more and more Gcoins. Now you can create let's restart that. Okay. If you notice, I just go for it when I'm recording. So again, one side it's live, one side it's recorded. So this way you can see like when doing a course, just go for it. I know a lot of people are like, get a script. Screw a script. I go for it. It's a waste of time. Okay, that's just me. So, but I'll just redo that. So that was the first take. Let's do take number 2. Ready? Here we go. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, and welcome to this session. So in the last session, you just completed it, and you should have gotten a certificate. That certificate is a Gcoin. It's $10 worth of Gcoin. Now, Gcoin is a currency that we have and hold within our platform. You can buy merchandise from hats to shirts to planners to different resources to different software. You can also exchange the Gcoin for US dollar. So it is a reward. So congratulations on completing it. In this specific section, we're going to be covering the platform. We're going to do a deep dive into the platform so you understand what the gFunnel platform is and how to navigate it. So excited to walk you through this specific module. If you have any questions, of course, we are always here. Thanks. Okay, good enough. So I'll go through and I'll edit those things, but that's pretty good, right? Now we'll jump in to the platform, okay? So that was just one of those things. And then each and every step that we do is kind of that transition. It's, did you get this done? Yes, I did. Did you get this done? Yes, I did. Did you get this done? Yes, I did, right? And that's basically how it works. So we'll just come into the very first thing. So here we go. And I'll switch back into the platform. Hey, welcome to the session. Let's stop that. I already said welcome to the session. Hey there, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be navigating the gFunnel platform, and we're going to be updating our specific accounts. So the first thing you're going to do is click the link so you're gaining access to the platform. Now that we're in the platform, okay, the very first thing that you're going to have here is our feed section. Our feed section covers a few different pieces. So of course you have the getting started link. Okay, the getting started link will just lead you right back to this course. It'll lead you right back to your members portal. So if you ever get lost and you're wondering, how do I get back to these sessions, these trainings? How do I get back here? It's simply find this button, click on it. Okay, if you want to remove that, you can. The next side that we have is we have a list of all of our active users. Okay, so you can come in here and you can friend any of these people. And when you friend these people, you can now share content with these people. You can share products with these people. You can socially network with these specific people. Okay, coming down to the next section, you're going to see the blog section. So this blog section, we do multiple different blogs. Each blog has its own purpose. Some blogs are done for strategies, some blogs are ideas, some blogs are just there for information to help you. If you would like to create one of these blogs and you would like to be featured here, all you have to do is simply come right here into your section, go to blog, and you can add your specific blog right here. Now, once you do add these specific blogs, we do monitor them, but if you add them, that blog will then appear here for everybody to see. So it is good to build authority into the platform by creating your blogs. But of course, you can create updates, discussions, you can add your gold cards, you can of course create your blogs, you can add new terms, and you can add new business listings right here. And again, you can make them public, private, or for specific people. And once you do publish them, they are published within the platform. Now, there are a few other navigation pieces. So of course we have our members link, which we already went over, the members link. You will find it everywhere throughout the platform. It is an affiliate link. It's a partner link. If you bring anyone into the platform, whether it is for free or if they come in and pay to subscribe to the softwares, if you share them this link, they are connected to your profile. They are synced to your profile. So you can look at it as a business card where you're like, hey, I'm going to share them a QR code. You can add this specific link as a QR code. And if you do add it as a QR code, then of course they will be connected to your own platform. Now there are a few other pieces. So you have your podcast. You can listen to live active podcasts. You can scroll down and see your discussions. So there are quite a few different pieces within our feeds. The task that you would have is explore. Explore the feeds so you get a little bit more familiar with the feeds and how they work. And once you understand how they work, how they're designed, how it's designed to drive you traffic to your own profile or to your organizational profile, whether it's yours, your clients, or anyone else's, once you understand that, you'll be more prone to posting content. So again, that is it for this specific section. In the next one, we're going to be covering your profile, how your profile works, how to add your profile picture, how to add your cover image. So if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. All right, that'll be a little bit editing, but we'll just go through with it. Okay, next. So if you notice, recording going through the whole platform. Okay. And we'll be covering quite a few things, so let's just jump in. Hey there, in this section, we're going to be covering your profile. Now, there's a lot going on with your profile, so we'll cut it up into a few different sections. So that being said, let's dive right in. So now we're in our profile page. What we can do with our profile page, of course, we can update or upload our profile image by simply clicking this icon. You click, it'll have a pop-up from there. You select the file, you can adjust the size. Once you do that, you'll have a profile picture. The next thing is updating our cover page. We have a pre-set cover page for you. We always recommend you update your profile picture and your cover page because people do judge a book by its cover. How you do that is simply upload. You can click, you can select which one you want to upload. Once you upload them, somebody is calling me. Right during the live. Okay, let's see. Let's stop the recording. And let's see what we got. This is Flows. Unknown name. Let's see what we got. Contacts. And press E. Button. I was trying to show you guys everything, right? The ins and outs of it. Let's just take a look. So let me click on this guy and let's give him a call. Why not, right? Let me do this really quick. I see. So it was a marketing call. It was a cold call marketing call. They were trying to give us a call. So that being said, that's okay. But they stopped my recording. Dang it. So let's just dive right back in. So again, I was recording it. Um, I'll show you like how we even get the voice. So like I'll record it now, right? And my voice isn't necessarily perfect, meaning I'm not recording necessarily in a studio. So one of the steps that I take when I do record is I will record, right? So let's say I'm recording. Then what I'll do is I'll grab that sample. So let's say I'm done with the sample. I use a software called OBS. It's an open source recording system that allows me to have multiple screens in multiple different scenes, and I can transition, right? That's the OBS. You can do a lot with it. So what I typically do is I'll record with that if I'm doing a training. I'll record with that. Now, can I use other stuff? Of course. We have like one take, right? One take. I can come in here and I can just record. I can jump in and I can say, let's just see if I can pop it up really quick. Advanced settings. I'll just show you. I'll pop it up on the screen. Some of the stuff that we typically do. So this is called one take. So a lot of times when I'm building like a project, so I'll just come in here, and it just depends, right? So it all depends, but I can come into here. I can have like a project. So let's say this one's like a help center project, right? I can edit my project, and then I can have something like this.
Hey there, and welcome to our help and support section.
And what it'll do is it'll kind of create me my own PowerPoint while I'm doing a live.
How it's laid.
So there's certain things that I do there, right? Like, because I can add in screencast, I can add in these type of things. I could even say, well, let me search my devices, right? I can do, again, my device. I can do cameras. So again, camera, please allow cameras. Let me see if I can continue. Okay. But there's quite a few things that I can do on this, but this is just one of the softwares, right? One of the softwares that allows me to edit. But what I'll do is I'll typically edit. Most cases, Adobe has the best audio correction. So Adobe Podcast has the best audio correction. So what I'll do is I'll actually copy that, and then I'll grab my video, whatever my video is, I'll grab it, and then what I'll do is I'll place that specific video inside of Adobe Podcast to get the cleanness. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Just to make sure that the video is actually clean, right? I do this because, like, not that I have to. I mean, gosh, we have so many AI videos that kind of walk through the purpose. Like, we have so many of those. But I don't know. I like doing it. So if you want, I can show you how I would do a video in AI. This is how I would basically do it. So I can say, hey, in this section we'll be covering, like, so I would come here. I'll just show you really quick. So I'd grab Synthesia. I use Synthesia if I'm doing those type of videos. So I would come right here, right? And then this one, congratulations. So I would say, okay, let me just create a new video, right? And there's multiple different ones that we can do. So let's just say this one. So this one's, he's doing it. Hey, today we're going to set up our profile picture. So let's just use it, create with this. And then I would come in and I'll prompt it, right? So I'd say, I would like a video that covers setting up. Actually, let's just create a script for it. Okay, so I'll just jump into Grok really quick. I'll just show you. Grok, and I'll say, can you help me create a video script? This is a text only script with no narration. Let me share the details. In this video, we will be guiding the viewer to access, then viewer to guiding the video or the viewer through discovering their profile. Within within their profile, they can update, they can upload file image, comma, they can upload profile image, upload a cover image, and navigate through. And I'm just going to do this for easy sake. Watch this. So let's just say I'm here, right? So this is my profile picture. I can actually click on our software. I can go to AI Studio. I can screen share. So I'll just show you really quick. I'm going to screen share. I'm going to screen share this. Can you help me describe this page? Let's try that again. I can come into here. Hello, can you help me describe this page?
Sure. This page appears to be a profile page on a social networking site. It shows a cover photo, a profile picture, and the name Cameron D. Garlick. Below that, there are details like the number of friends.
Perfect. Oops, it did that. It keeps on disconnecting me. It's probably finding that I'm live and I'm sharing, so it's stopping it. But basically what I'm showing you is this. So one of our software is within here, right? Let's say you're in the platform. So we connect with some of the top rated software systems on the web, right? One of those things that we do, so if you click on here, there's something called AI Studio, right? This is for free. I mean, if you have a free gFunnel account, it's within your account, right? AI Studio, you click on it and it'll take you to this guy right here. You just log in, it's free, and then you can come in, you can click on the assistant, share, right? So you just say share screen. So I'm sharing the screen.
Well, thunderstorms can develop when there's warm, moist air that rises quickly. It often involves unstable atmospheric conditions, where the air near the ground is
Hey
warm
there.
and the...
Can you actually help me with, can you help me with explaining it as if I was explaining what this page is to somebody and how to walk through them? Can you help me describe that?
Sure. This page appears to be a personal profile dashboard, likely for a platform related to networking or creative work. On the left, you'll find tabs like Feeds, Profile, and Partner Program, which let you navigate to different sections. The central area seems to display your profile information, and on the right, you have tools with options for things like Video Blog, AI Studio, and Diagrams, which look like various features available within the platform. It's like a command center for your account and activities.
So there we go. So Google thinks that gFunnel is a command center for your online activities.
Based on the layout and features visible, it appears to be a platform designed for managing various online activities, much like a central hub for different tools and functions. It allows users to access features like video blogging, AI-powered tools, and diagramming, all within a single interface.
Do you think this is a good software to have? Of course I have to say that.
It seems like a very comprehensive platform with a wide range of tools. Whether it's a good software for you depends on your specific needs. If you're looking for a platform that integrates various online functionalities like video creation, AI assistance, and planning tools, it could be quite beneficial. It seems designed to streamline many different tasks.
There we go. So gFunnel is designed to streamline many different tasks. Okay, I just want to show people that, right? So this is just one of the things. We have multiple different things. Like, again, if you jump into Simulator, we have multiple different things here too.
Yes, it looks like the platform offers a variety of features, with a simulator being another option, suggesting it provides a diverse set of tools for different tasks and purposes.
So if you're in the platform right now, so one of the new things that we just added here, whoops, let me log in. Sorry.
No problem at all. I'm here to assist whenever you're ready.
So Google, you see my screen right now, right?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you're in a project view with a central workspace and tools on the left and right sides.
What do you see now?
I see a diagram or flowchart on the screen, which seems to represent a process or workflow, possibly related to marketing or user interaction. There are different stages and connections shown in the diagram.
Awesome. So what I'm actually working on right now, I'll just show you. I'm working on Butterfly Marketing Funnel.
Okay, I see that you've selected the Butterfly Marketing Funnel Blueprint. It looks like a platform is setting up that specific funnel structure for you.
There you go. So, for those watching live, I just want to show you again another tool. Another tool is Google AI Studio, which is an amazing studio, amazing assistant that helps you through it. So it's not only just our support, but we have Google support and multiple other supports to help navigate the platform, because the platform is big. It's big. I mean, I'll even ask Google, Google, does this platform seem pretty big?
Yes. Based on the variety of tools and features available, it does appear to be a comprehensive and large platform for managing various online activities. The inclusion of tools like Google AI Studio suggests it offers extensive capabilities.
There you go. And we have advanced API, advanced connections, and a lot of different other things. So again, being live, I'm just pulling up Google, and Google's reading my page, right? This is also a platform or a software found within gFunnel.
That's interesting. So the platform integrates with Google AI Studio and offers advanced API capabilities, which can enhance its functionality and allow for powerful integrations.
You got it. What do you think?
Yes,
What do you think, Google? Good?
Google AI Studio is a powerful tool, known for its capabilities in natural language processing and AI model development. It's a valuable resource for many applications.
Yeah, do you think gFunnel is a good software for it?
GQL seems to be a comprehensive platform, especially with its integration with Google AI Studio and advanced API features. It seems to be designed to help users manage various marketing tasks and workflows effectively.
So that way, again, anyone live who's watching this, right? Like, this is just some of the softwares that we have within here, and we're adding new ones. Again, we have our ads platform. So if you're wanting to run your ads, you can simply click on the ads platform and you can run all of your ads on all of these platforms. So Google, do you see right now the screen?
Yes, I see the ads platform within GQL. It displays various social media and search platforms where you can run advertising campaigns. It looks like a convenient way to manage ads across multiple channels.
Do you think this is valuable to the user?
Yes, it does seem to be very valuable. Having multiple advertising platforms integrated into one place can simplify ad management and allow for more efficient campaign management. It can save time and effort for users managing their advertising strategies.
How much do you think the software should cost the user?
The cost of the software can vary depending on the features and subscription plans offered. Typically, such platforms might charge based on the number of users, the scope of features accessed, and the level of support provided. It's often a tiered pricing structure to accommodate different business needs.
So currently we have the pricing at $97 a month for a office membership and $297 for a business membership. Do you think it is worth it for those people to have this platform with all of these different tools for that price point?
Considering the range of tools and integrations available, including the ads platform and Google AI Studio, those pricing points seem quite competitive. For businesses that utilize multiple marketing channels and need AI capabilities, it could be a cost-effective solution for streamlining their operations.
So interesting. Even Google thinks it's a good deal. So why am I presenting that live, right? So this is just pieces of the platform that we're putting together. We have advanced AI that's interconnecting all and everything that you do on a social basis, and we're connecting it to software and tools that are used to streamline your business, streamline your entrepreneurial journeys. That's what gFunnel is.
It sounds like GQL is aiming to be a comprehensive solution for entrepreneurs and businesses, integrating various marketing tools with advanced AI capabilities. This could be very beneficial for streamlining workflows and enhancing marketing efforts.
So that being said, again, for those who are kind of missing out, that are not getting on this boat yet, gFunnel is going to be out to the public, and the value keeps on increasing, right? Right now it's $97 a month. We're going to increase it to $147 a month. We're going to increase it to higher price points because the value is there, because it's a massive platform. You have project management, you have simulating software, you have RPA software, you have multiple different things.
It sounds like GQL is continuously evolving with new features and tools, which justifies the increasing price points. The inclusion of project management, simulation, and RPA software adds significant value to the platform.
So But that being said, we're going live. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the Google Studio. I'll exit it for now. That way, again, another amazing feature within the platform. So another amazing feature is that, which we'll be introducing it. We'll show people like how to access it, because again, we understand it's a big platform. We understand it. I mean, I'll show you. Like, let's say I jump into here, right? Let's say this is a blog somebody wrote. We have more blogs here. I'll do this one. So this is a blog, right? This is a blog from me, let's just say. Well, now let's just say you're like, oh, I can't quite understand it. Like, this blog looks a little weird, but let's just jump into another one. I might edit that one. Let's say I can't quite understand this, right? You have the ability to jump in here, jump into AI Studio, jump in and just say, oh, I'm just going to have you do my entire screen, right? Now it'll do your entire screen. And say, hey, Google, can you help me summarize this information that's on the screen right now?
Okay, I can see the information on your screen. It looks like you have an article open about how to get rich, titled How to Get Rich, You Realizing Making Money Was Never the Point. It discusses the importance of building wealth, recognizing value, and focusing on customer satisfaction. It also mentions...
So I'm going to stop that really quick. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't hear it. But again, Google is basically reading this article to me. That's why we're adding, or why we added that specific software within our platform. Because there's like... Again, when we post a blog, the blog is summarized the key points, like this specific person, Alex Ramosi, freaking amazing at business, right? Amazing. So what we do is we summarize certain things that happen. We create a blog for it. And now you as a human, I get distracted. I get XYZ. Oh my gosh, right? Like, it takes time to read this crap. So what we do is we add in AI Studios. The reason that we add in AI Studios is if you're ever lost, you have our support, which again, it's a deep dive support of operations, meaning it'll function, meaning you tell it to send a text message, it will send a text message. You tell it to create a project or a task, it will create a project. And then we have the top line support, which is we have AI Studio adapted and integrated as well. So this way you can say, oh, you can literally have your pages pulled up and you say, do I have any appointments today? Or what's on my calendar? It would be able to see your calendar. It would find what your appointments are for today, and it would be able to resonate and tell those for you. That's what we're building. Hopefully it makes sense. Like, if you're like, gosh, Cam, this is still overwhelmed. I know. It's a big world, but it is everything that you would never need in a business. Okay, and once we hit the market, there's no more getting in here for the Cameron discount. Sorry. The Cam discount's basically like, hey, Cam, I want access to your platform. I want to try it out. Perfect. Let's try it out, right? That's the Cam discount. I just gave you access to it. You start trying out the softwares, the systems, and everything else. Once we're doing the marketing, there's no Cam discount anymore. It's, sorry, we're at market, go buy it. Well, but you gave it for free at one point. Yep, tough luck, go buy it. Right? That's what the platform's becoming. So, that being said, I'm going to dive a little bit back. I wanted to give you a little bit of a live, but again, why the frig would you have this software? So number one, you have a personal profile, just like you would with Facebook. The biggest difference is you can post to you. You can store records only to you. Can you do that on Facebook? Sure you can, right? The next thing is, so everything can be organized personally for you. Business related, personal related, doesn't matter, it can be organized for you. Next thing, you can, of course, sell your own products within the online system, right? Because you already have your own personal page. This is now your personal page. So if I made it smaller, you can see, I can now share this as my own personal page, like Stan Store, and people can buy from it, right? Great. I have my own event page. So now I can have my own events. People can come in. I can host an event like an open mic or whatever the case it is. I can host an event or a webinar or whatever I want. That event can have its own products, its own communities, its own discussions, its own tasks, its own, it can have its own everything that is needed for that specific event. It has its own community that's pre-built, right? That's just, I'm just going off of one side. It has its learning modules. Its learning modules are its education modules. Its education modules link into the courses, the classrooms, and XYZ. I mean, on all different platforms, from Go High Levels platform to school to any other platforms. It has all of those, and it has a community behind each and every course too. Okay. You jump back, it has the ability to create your own goal cards. You can create your own blogs. You can have your own private spaces. You can manage your own customers. You can manage your own blogs, your own listings, and your own news. You can manage all of those things within the platform. And then, of course, you can access any and all of the software, and we give you these softwares. It's not like you go and you have to buy ads, then you have to go buy Lead Connector, then you have to go buy flows, then you have to go buy this. No, it's all included. You pay for one subscription only. You get all of the software. That's it, right? So all of the software, right? We're working on an unlimited account thing. There's certain things that are stopping us, right? But working on an unlimited account, but it's all of the software. It's all of the systems. It's everything, right? That's GFunnel. Now it's like, why would I use it, right? Why the frig would I even use this platform? Well, if you're not running business, you probably wouldn't, right? If you're not, I mean, again, if you're just say you're not running business, you don't have any passion projects, you don't have hobbies, you're not creating anything, you wouldn't use it at all. But if you're running business whatsoever, you're using this platform, or you're using something of this platform. For instance, like, let's say you're jumping in the API hub, right? Jump into the API hub because you need to create an automation. You're going to click into the API hub, and now you're in the API hub. Now you're going to create your automations. Normally you would pay for this, 20 bucks a month, 30 bucks a month, 50 bucks a month, right? Depending on your usage. Now we give an unlimited usage, right? Normally you would pay for this stuff. We give an unlimited usage. It's on our system. We can do whatever the frick we want with it. Does that make sense? Okay, that's our API hubs. We have, again, our AI studios. This is for development of pictures, development of videos, or assistants that are here to help you, which we're going to be guiding you through. We have our own AI. If you want to build, like, let's say you're like, oh, I actually want to build. Let me make sure my main account's logged in. Let's just say you're like, I actually want to build out software. Let's just say, right? You're wanting to build out software. Okay? You can. You can, again, let's say you want to add your knowledge base. Add your knowledge bases in here. You can build out the software that you desire to add. So let's just say this is now your software. This is now your files, right? You could say, well, what do I want it to do? Well, you have your front-end applications, your back-end applications, and your custom applications. Let's say you want to build it in Node.js, right? You just click there and you tell it what you want to do. What it's going to do is it's going to build it based off a terminal. It's going to build out your entire software system. Once it builds out your entire software system, you can then deploy it, right? We're talking about app development right now. You can deploy it, and now you have a complete application that is built, all within the platform. Does that make sense? Like, completely done for you, software built. So you don't have to be this programmer anymore. Done within the platform, okay? Or you can just do something common like, I need a front-end page done, right? There's multiple different things. You can go as deep as you want in the development. Again, right now, it's Node.js. Node.js, again, you can do custom applications with any language, but currently it's Node.js. I can plug in, like, so let's say it's like, I want to jump into GitHub, and I want to grab a GitHub source, and I want to rebuild something. I can just plug it in, go to our repository, and I can rebuild software based off of GitHub, right? So that's one of the things that we can do. Jumping back, that's just one, right? We could jump in, we can manage any and all contracts. So if we're jumping in, we could there's always a secured access, but we can dive into our contracts. We can do our signing and our contracts. We do this outside of Go High Level Lead Connector because we want it to be a little bit more secured, right? So we have our contracts. We have our diagrams. So let's say I wanted to do a diagram. I could then come here and I can build out custom diagrams of anything that I want to build out. Okay? I have diagrams in here. Let me just leave it. So I have diagrams that I can build. Let's say I need to access my drive to connect one side to another side to another side, right? We use this as like kind of like an intermediate median to be able to transfer files. Google Drive's really good at that. Okay, so you have your Google Drive there. Okay, you have your Flows AI. So let's say you want to do voice AI systems. In that voice AI systems, you want to do voice calling or whatever you want, it's all right here. So you can jump in here, and now you have voice AIs that you can custom design. If you wanted to white label it, sure, you can white label it, but you can custom design it. So we have that piece. Let's just say you wanted to jump into lead connector. If you're like, what the frick is lead connector? Right? So you wanted to jump into lead connector. You could jump into lead connector. This is like your go high level. You can jump right into your go high level. Okay? Let's say you're like, okay, well, I want to jump into projects, right? We'll jump into projects. So let me just log in really quick. Sorry, let me log in. I thought I was already logged into this one. But let's say you want to do project management. The same system, right? Same system. Now I'm in my project management suite. So that I can say, okay, what projects am I dealing with today? Right? This can all be integrated because it has advanced API in the background. So you can integrate stuff. So I could jump in and I can say, oh, well, I have a business build. Right? This is my business overview. Okay? This is the amount of time that I'm spending on that business overview. Here's my SOPs. Here's my projects. Here's my XYZs. That's within your project management. Then, of course, you have your simulator. Your simulator is your design. So let's say you wanted to design something. You can either use one of the templates that are here, right? And you can design it. You can run it. You can simulate it to make sure that, again, you're making money. This is your marketing simulator. You can do all of those things prior to, right? Let's just say you're like, okay, well, I have that. Well, what else, right? What else can I do? What else can I use, right? Let's just say. And I'll actually make this a little bit different. I'm actually going to make this, because you don't need a switch. I'll make this full screen, right? Let's say you want to jump into something called Task Magic. So Task Magic is, I'll just show you. It's an RPA-based software solution. What is an RPA-based software solution? RPA softwares, let's see. An RPA software is kind of like this. You can come in and you can build out, so you can, of course you could use AI, it'll run in stuff, but what you can do is you can build out complete automations, right? So this is your, what did that was weird. Let me try that again. This is like building automations. So what does that mean? Let's say you want it to visit certain pages. You want it to do specific steps. You can visit certain pages. You can do specific steps all within the platform. That's one of the systems within there, right? Like, so you have like any and all systems that you would ever use. And then let's just say you're missing one. You just come here and you can add it, right? So again, this is the ultimate platform for everything. Like, really? I would say, like, I just reverse time. If it were me, right, and I was starting over again, and I needed a software system, and I needed all of these software accesses to all of these different things, I would choose gFunnel over any system that exists on the market currently. Why would I do that? I mean, let's just remove the bias for a second. Why would I do that? Number one, it's not that expensive. It's $100. And if you're like, well, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. $100 is not a lot of money, especially for running business. It's so cheap. $100 is nothing, especially if it can run your entire operations, your business. It can run absolutely everything, right? It's so cheap. Not only so cheap, but it's the most valuable asset that you would have, because now your entire business operation, your overhead costs $100. That's like the best overhead in the world, okay? Not only that, but all of the resources, the support, and everything that we have within the platform, it just outdoes everybody. And again, we're going to be reaching outwards. What I mean by that is, like, we're reaching inwards right now with support and everything. Eventually, we're going to offer those as products so we can reach outwards and then grab everything and bring it back in, right? Because again, gFunnel, we're funneling everything in. The next thing is I could create passive income, because if I wanted, I could just share it with my friends and say, this is the best platform in the world. I could come here, I could copy this link, and I could share it here, and I can say, I could type in best platform in the world, and I can say, I'll just type it in, you need to check this out. Let's just say I did that, and I just put a link there, right? you'll see it in the chat, right? But let's just say I did that. It's very simple. I did that. Now there's a direct link. That direct link comes to my specific platform. It now connects those people to me, and I gain money off of that. So now I gain passive income through the system, through this business. Not only that, but I have my video chats. Not only that, I have my events. Not only that, I have my calendar system. I have my blogging systems. I have my listing systems. I can share notes. I can organize things all within the platform. And then, of course, my bookmarks. I can always add new bookmarks here, right? Not only that, I can post a job. Like this is like for jobs and stuff. I can post for jobs. Yeah, I would choose it. That's just me. Like if I started over again and I didn't have anything and I knew about GFunnel and I was starting in business, I would choose it 100%. 100% of the time. 100%. Because there's just nothing out there. Nothing that comes close. Nothing that compares. Nothing. There's nothing. There's not a single thing. I mean, what can you do? Go high level. Go high level costs you $100 a month. It's $100 a month. You get 3 sub accounts. You get the same thing with us, but then you get all of the other stuff. So I mean, it doesn't compare there, right? I can go buy flows. No, you can't, right? I can go buy some of these. You're going to spend $700+ per month. Your very, very best bet is just to have GFunnel. That's realistically, there's no other. I mean, there are other choices, but the other choices are just dumb. Yeah. Anyways, that's just me. If I didn't have anything and I knew about GFunnel, I would be here. I would be here. I would be here 100%. 100% of the time I would be here. So, but that being said, versus me coming in and pushing. I need to get back to work. I'm going back to, again, recording certain steps of exactly what to do, how to do it, how to graduate, how we can then pay people, and how we can make people more and more money. That's my goal, because I need to do it for thousands of people. You have to do it for a few. I have to do it for thousands of people, so I have to make sure it's really good. So that being said, I'm going to jump off, actually, take a little refresher, and then I'm going to jump right back into it. If you're still wondering, like, gosh, I haven't tried GFunnel, get the frig in here. It's pretty awesome stuff. So that being said, I'm going to dive off. We'll talk to you soon.